Uni's hard. The maths is hard. The lecturers are terrible. You're not getting any interviews. Nothing is working out. You're lost. Guess what? I was there too, 2 or 3 years ago, studying electrical engineering, and a light bulb switched for me. I landed a life-changing internship, completely changed the way I saw life. I came back to university in my final year. I smashed uni. I got the best grades, and ultimately I landed another internship which led me to a full-time software engineering role at Europe's largest bank. How did I do it? My parents are not engineers, mathematicians, bankers. Far from it. I don't come from a rich house. I didn't go to private school. I come from an immigrant household. What? The odds are not in my favor, but I did it. And so can you. So can everybody. So how did I do it? I'm gonna tell you in this video how I looked in and I managed to get some of the things I wanted from life. I'm Alex, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you in this video. No BS. This video is going to tell you how to get what you want from life, how to get the career you want, how to go through your engineering degree and get something from it, and fundamentally build the life you want. There are 4 main things you need to remember at the back of your mind every single day when you go through university. These are extremely important. Number 1, maths is your fundamentals. It's the thing that will carry you through your career, your life, the way you think. It's so important. Maths is the thing, the common thread between all engineering disciplines. And I am so sure that most of you will change your interests throughout your engineering career. The mechanical engineers might be more interested in robotics. The electrical engineers might be more interested in computer engineering or in machine learning. The bioengineers might be more interested in the thermal fluids and the thermodynamics, and maybe they want to work with cars. The main thread of it all is maths, specifically your calculus and your linear algebra. Do not skip those lectures. Make sure you understand, because one day, if you decide you want to do something slightly different or maybe very different, you will be able to only because your maths is good, okay? Remember that, really remember that. Do not skip your maths lectures. Study, trying to understand. Don't just pass the exam. Really put your heart into it, because it's the thing that kept me alive in my final year when I decided to do a dissertation in the application of graph neural networks to simulate the airway flow in the lungs. I never studied any machine learning. All I had was decent maths, and I figured everything out by myself, okay? And I promise to you, if I didn't have decent math skills, I would be cooked. I'll be finished. And your dissertation is so important because it has such a heavy mark in your university degree. So keep that at the back of your mind. Next is the solution to, I don't have any experience. You know, I said this too. This is normal. Everyone's gonna say this because it's frustrating. However, it's as fair as it's going to be at university. Most people don't have experience. Most. There are obviously always exceptions, but this is as fair as it will be. Now, there are so many things you can still do to stand out, okay? There are engineering societies. Every single university has an engineering society. And you know, you can make it more specific. Like I know in the UK, you have Formula 1 student. Are you interested in cars? Are you interested in thermodynamics? Are you interested in simulation? Yes. Boom, you got something to do. Jump over there, build a car, put it on a track. Race it. This is amazing. This is real experience. This is not a joke. This is real experience, okay? What if you're an engineer, but actually you're more interested in working as a quant or financial engineering? Cool. Join an investment fund. Every single university I know has an investment fund. And guess what? If your university doesn't have it, start it. There has to be urgency. Like if you want a job, you have to do something. You have to do something, right? You need that experience. You need to go get it. That's only one way to do it. Number 2, speak to your lecturers. Your lecturers have been working in the field for a very long time probably. They know quite a few people. You don't lose anything going up to your lecturer, especially the one you like, and be like, hey, I'm really interested in the thing that you're teaching. Could I help you out with something? Do you know anyone that needs help? This is something you can do. If you're really good at maths, you're in your final year, maybe you can become a teaching assistant, teaching first year students. And this benefits you because you get better at maths. and it benefits someone else. This is a win-win situation. And this is just one example. Researchers and professors, they have labs. Sometimes they need students to write some code. Sometimes they need someone to build a PCB. If you don't ask, you will never know. And what is the worst thing that can happen? They say no, and you continue. Next thing is build a proper project. Now, you don't have to go fully out of your way to build a whole project from scratch while you're at university already working on projects. Look, you're already working on projects. You have coursework. Engineering is a practical field. They will make you do coursework. Now, instead of just thinking, hey, this is a piece of work, I need to submit it. Oh, it's submitted, done, I'm dusted, this is done. Maybe think to yourself, this probably has a use case. If I'm getting this work, it's probably useful somewhere in the world. Maybe let's put 20% more effort in and make this more useful. Something I can showcase, something I can put on my CV. Maybe I can add a link to it. Maybe I can push it to my GitHub repo. Maybe I can put it somewhere for someone to see. You know, most people see coursework, and by the way, this was me too. This is something I wish I didn't do. I wish I took those courseworks as opportunities to showcase my work. I didn't. I just saw them as submissions. Put your extra effort in, showcase your work, put it online, add links to it so that people can see your work. It's just so simple, obviously, when you say it, but it's just not obvious when you're at university because you're stressed with so many things. But I'm telling you, put extra 20% of effort into your coursework that you're doing. Once you've submitted it, put it somewhere online. Put it somewhere so that people can click on it and you can add something so that people understand what you've done. You're great at maths. You have some projects. You join a society. You're doing all the right things. You have to sell yourself. Your CV is very important, unfortunately. This is the game. This is the game we have to play. You have to sell yourself. Don't make your CV look like a coloring book, okay? No, black and white, 1 page. By the way, my CV is 1 page. So I don't see, and I've done 3 internships, I have a full-time role now, and my CV is 1 page. So you have to have a very good reason for your CV to be more than 1 page. Black and white, simple text, display what you've done, add links to what you've done. If you like software engineering, link to your GitHub repo. If you're a mechanical engineer and you've done some cool stuff, link to your website, link to a project, link to something. Just showcase your stuff, as I mentioned. The CV building stuff in engineering is quite deep. If you want to see how I built my CV in a way where I managed to land interviews at Google and Samsung and managed to get jobs at places like HSBC Bank, let me know. I can make a video on it. I can give you access to this resource. And I think it would be useful, but that's for another video. Another one, a final one, is at university, you have a cohort of students. In your cohort of students, there is always a top 5% of students. Those are the students you should be speaking to. If you're not part of the top 5%, maybe ask yourself why. And if you can't figure that out, maybe ask them what they're doing. Some great questions you can ask once you found the top 5%, and it's usually obvious who gets the top grades or lands the internship. Go ask them, how are they studying? How did they land their internship? How was their interview process like? How many stages did they have? How did they prepare? These are all very valuable things, way more specific to what I can tell you right now, because they're in your shoes exactly right now, okay? Speak to the people that are doing well at university. They have answers for you, okay? And when you're in that lecture hall, just look around, see how are people interacting with the work that they're doing. You can tell who's interested in their subject. They're asking questions. They're actually interested. Be around those types of people. This will also fundamentally change. I was lucky enough to have one friend who was a really, really good engineer. He loved what he did, and he pulled me up with him. I became a smarter person. I became more intelligent. I became more passionate about what I did because of one person. One person can change your life. My friend Shimon changed my life. He made me see things through a very different lens, and he's one of my best friends now. And this is what university is about. So I urge you to look around your class, say hello to people, ask them what they're doing. It's really, really important, and it's what will fundamentally shape your life. The people you know matters so much, and it's beyond networking. It's, you know, the people you meet at university are very likely to be your friends if it goes well. So remember that, really remember that. Get inspired by people that are in your classes doing really cool stuff. Ask them questions. What are they building? How are they building it? And get together and pull each other together. I think that's profound. Thank you for watching my video. If you want to see more content like this, hit a sub, send me a message, add a comment. I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much. Bow.